William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I'm the man to beat, Daniel Dubois. You're going to sleep.
Andrew McCart, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. I'm here in Cardiff at the Vale Sports Arena. With me, I've got the victorious Jacob, or Jake, Robertson.
Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, good man. Yeah, good.
So,
Thanks.
Another good, solid 6 rounds under your belt there. How did you assess your performance?
Yeah, good. I was pretty patient off the jab, I thought, but he was much tougher than I thought he was at Jose. Much tougher. I think after like 2 or 3, he didn't really commit at all, so it was hard to catch him with a good clean shot, really, but I think that's good for me, really.
Me and you spoke a little bit off camera there, like, the last time I saw you fought Jules Phillips.
Yeah.
That's when I last saw you fight.
Yeah.
And Jules came with a little bit more ambition when he was throwing punches back at you,
Yeah.
and when he was throwing them punches, he was open for you to.
Open, yeah.
So do you believe that it's all well and good getting the rounds with these journeymen under your belt, but do you believe that when you finally meet somebody with a little bit of ambition who's going to throw punches, that's when maybe the stoppages will come and we can see the best of Jacob?
100%, yeah. Someone who's naturally my weight, my size, I think people with ambition and who come to win, say like for the title, I think my counters coming in. I think after 5-6 rounds, I think I'll start coming out on top. I think.
You mentioned titles, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you ready for a title?
I think so, yeah. You know, for a regional title, I've only started getting going really after about 5-6 rounds. Got to, calm start, work off the jab a lot, and if it's not a title, a good 8-round test, and then a title, or any of them.
Are you suited to? You think are you suited to the longer rounds? Maybe the 8, 10, 12
yeah,
rounds.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I only started getting going about 5 or 6 after 5 or 6 rounds really, and got composed start. I like to wait. I like to counter. Wait for the counter to come back off the shot. And yeah.
You're a featherweight or super bantamweight?
Super or feather, I'd say. Super bantam or feather. I make feather pretty comfortable. I'd say super bantam. I'd have to have a good, a good few weeks. Proper training camp, I reckon, for it. But yeah, super.
Well, let's talk titles. And we spoke last time, I think in September. We spoke a little bit at the press conference as well on Thursday that you want a regional title, but there's not many people around your weight in Wales. So the Welsh title probably is something that
is out of the question.
That's out of the question. So being Welsh, you are eligible to fight for the Celtic title. There's Irish guys out there, there's Scottish guys out there. Some good Scottish super bantamweights as well. So
definitely.
Is that a route you might go down then?
Maybe so, man. If it's here for me, and either up in Scotland or in Ireland, or obviously here, then I'll take it, to be honest. I'm willing to fight anyone really. For my last fight against Johnny Phillips at that early stage of my career, I boxed him, and yeah, man.
Any names in particular?
There's a few names in it. Like I'm not going to name anyone now at the moment. There's a couple in Scotland I know. Obviously, there's a few more fights to me. They've had a few more fights to me, the people I was thinking of, and in Ireland. But if it comes to me, then I'll take it.
What's the goals for 2019? Let's jump to January next year. What's the goals that you would like to achieve before this year's out?
Hopefully get out another hopefully 2 or 3 times maybe. I reckon maybe possibly 2 times maybe. I reckon whatever the show's at. But Lee said I'll have a title fight maybe in a step up fight, my next fight. So hopefully that'll be like a title or something.
Your dad was a former world champion. Do you believe that you can achieve what your dad achieved, if not better?
Can't get
better than a world champion, but there is unifications and.
It's boxing. Anything can happen in boxing, and it could take you that one fight, and it just turns your career, and then you start believing in yourself more. And my dad, he was saying when he won that world title, he said his mind just changed altogether. I mean, he knew he can do anything. Then, when you got that confidence, then you could do anything.
Not a bad person to have in your corner, your dad and a former world champion. It must be. It must be. I don't know, easy work with your dad. Because obviously he knows you inside out. He's raised you, and he knows the game inside out. He's a former world champion. So, is there anyone better in your corner?
No. It's me and my dad. We're on both on the same wavelength, and we have a little bicker now and again, but we always seem to be on the same wavelength. It's almost like an older brother. really, honestly, like, you know, he's 50 now, my dad, and
doesn't look it, man. He's
yeah,
looking good.
it's like an older
Must
brother,
admit.
really, honestly, you know, yeah, we're on the same wavelength. Yeah, so.
You said you bicker there. You don't just settle in bickers with a sparring session, do you?
No chance. Nah, no smoke. I don't want no smoke off my dad, man. No chance. He's the champion, so no chance. Still not now, man. You know, he's still panned me in, man. You know, so that's it.
Good stuff. Any final words you'd like to make before?
Just a shout out to my sponsors, Constructive Quote, Hairstylist, DLM Transport, Lift Maintenance, the Bro Trade and Hap.
And obviously right in the middle there. I'm not zooming in on anything.
Yeah, man, my little boy Noah, man.
Yeah,
that is. He's 11 weeks. So
11
yeah,
weeks.
man, my little boy Noah, man. So
well done.
Yeah, man.
Well, Jacob, as always, pleasure meeting you. Pleasure
man.
seeing you again.
Cheers,
Always good to see you,
nice
fight,
one,
man.
Cheers, man. Nice
hopefully
one.
see you soon.
Cheers,
Thanks
man.
very
Nice
much,
one.
mate.
Cheers.
William Hill sponsors IFL TV.
I'm the man to beat Daniel Dubois. We're going to sleep.